Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know if this is because of Kabam wanting to get away from the loot box mechanic of crystals. I can't imagine that's necessarily the case because they still have absolutely pathetic drop rates when it comes to especially featured Paragon crystals. Where you think, oh, I want a 7-star dust. Just a 0.2% chance for 300 units for more than $10 worth of units. Totally reasonable. No, not. Of course, that's not true at all. But if you're a Valiant player, you know you can spend 3,000 units worth of cash to get 3,000 units worth of crystals, plus, of course, everybody's favorite, the guaranteed 6-star early access bundle champ. So let's say you do that, which is going to be my plan from now on in this community. I'm going to spend $200 budgeted a month, no matter how my channel does, to purchase enough to get the new champion of the month. I'm going to do that, and I have enough generic 6-star awakening gems right now, with none other factored in for the rest of the year, to awaken every champion for the next 6 months. And I'll still have some left over. In fact, it might be 7 months. Is it 13 or 14 that I have in my champion item inventory? 14. That's 7 months. 2 new champs a month. So that takes me through March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That takes me to October. 14 generics. And of course, I plan on getting at least one generic 6-star awakening gem or class-based every month for the next several months. I've got 2 cosmics saved up, so anytime there's a cosmic, I don't have to use a generic. I've got 1 science. You know, the list goes on and on. It's very exciting to have the class-based awakening gems as well. With that being said, though, Kabam knows Valiant players no longer care about featured 6-star crystals because of the early access bundle I just talked about. And they also know they really don't care that much about crystal opening in general. So how do you get Valiant players with the best rosters and, in theory, the most money committed, at least some of the most money, interested? Well, you have these seasons of MCOC, these 1-month-long, sometimes 3-month-long seasons that were kind of introduced during the special, well, I guess we could call it upgraded 2 years worth Summoner Camp. Used to be Summoner Appreciation. That was a season in itself, although the last one was really fun because it ended with, depending on your progression, a 7-star Morbius. But more than anything, Kabam has decided between trophy champions and deathless champions that this is the future of the contest. They are putting all of their resources into these chase items. And Kabam Jax talked about these pretty heavily on the latest Kabam livestream. That chase items are going to be something exclusive to clearing multiple kinds of content that get players that have all of the new champions from the early access bundles of the Valiant progression level. They get summoners excited to get and chase new champions. That is, I think, the goal. Now, is it going to be enough to keep people interested? Maybe. I don't know. I know there are so many ticked off Paragon players right now that it's tough to know what they want. But I don't think Kabam really cares about them that much right now. They made that quite clear, especially from the lack of a Battleground store buff for Paragon players when it's mainly just focused on all Valiant players. But in general, Deathless Guillotine I love. The degen damage is crazy. I took her to rank 2, of course, on Awakened, and feel very good about that and love using her, even just in the arena most of the time. And I think she's going to be an underrated attacker in Battlegrounds. But I hate Battlegrounds, and I'm not going to continue to rank up champs because of Battlegrounds. It's going to be something that I kind of want it to be a win-win in terms of my roster. So, overall, this is something that is the future of the game, Kabam thinks. They want chase items, including chase champions, to be what we care about. And this actually extends to the Saga event of the Magic Heist, where they also want us to have 6 stones. They want us to have awakening gems and even rank up materials strictly for certain champions, which will give you more utility with champions that are kind of looked at as what the kids would call mid. So overall, chase items, the future of MCOC. You heard it here first. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.